Can you not tell? It's raining outside and Debbie's got the varnish and the paint out. Woo-hoo-hoo! Who wants to see a time lapse of Debbie doing the painting and the varnishing? Anyway. Let me show you, let me tell you the story of this box. It was a sealed box. Excuse me. Excuse me. So let me tell you the story of the box. It's a bereavement. It's come from a bereavement sort of situation. The gentleman died some time ago, and most of the stuff had already been cleared out, had gone. This box was in a wardrobe, in a cupboard, in amongst some blankets and stuff, being stored away safely, nice and dry, because the question is, how does stuff survive? How do things get to be where they get, and how do they manage to get into Reggie's hands? Anyway, look at this, and it was sealed, and it was just, somebody didn't want the box of maps, so my good friend Tony Bevan found this. And thought, I'll get that for Reggie. Anyway, have a look at this. Look at them. We're not going to look at the maps at the moment. We're just going to read what we see on here. We appreciate what's in this and what they are. So, look at this. Wow, 4 shillings. 4 shillings would be 40 pence now. 5, 10, 20 pence. Yeah. Alexa, how much is a 1 shilling in new money?
From alldifferences.com. In today's money, a shilling is equivalent to 5 pence. Did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you. Go back to sleep. Thank you. So a shilling. A shilling is, so give you, and look, and this is, look, by appointment of the late King George. Wow, look at the, mounted on cloth. This is, and we will be looking at these. We'll be pulling them out. These are it's the, I seem to recall them some time ago, but the material this map is on, look, it's cloth. You can see it's much thicker and much more durable. Look. Wow. Yeah. And these maps are, we're not going to, at this point, we're not going to do the map bit. We're just going to go through what's in the box and the dates and all that for now. And we'll make another film of looking at the maps. Yeah. This one's of Deeside, which is sort of Newcastle-ish that way, and Scottish that way. Bartholomew, I'd never even seen a Bartholomew. Again, North Lancashire, yeah. We'll come back to that one. Is that the Bartholomew one's done? Hold on. Let's do another Bartholomew. Yeah. These were 3 shillings, these were. That's them up of Dartmoor. I don't suppose it's changed much. The Firth of Forth. Obviously, there's 2 bridges now there instead of 1. I wonder if this... it might be interesting to see this before or after the 7th bridge. It has got the usual sort of, what they are on the back. We'll look at the dates in a minute. See another Bartholomew, Warwickshire. What did I say? Oh yeah, these. This was 1 shilling. 1 shilling. And look at the area it covers. Massive area. Look, huge areas. And we've got the 3B, haven't we? This is the one of Midlands and Wales. Yeah, 1 shilling. The shell maps. And then let's go through now this one. These are Ordnance Survey again. But do you see have we got a price? Yeah, the price of this one, paper, made on paper, 2 shillings and 3 pence. Yeah. First published in 1925. Fully revised in 1923. A full revised of later correction, yeah. Wow, of Edinburgh. So we've got one of Edinburgh. We've got one of Frome. Yeah, 2 shillings. 1930 on that one. Published in 1946. 1930 on that one. What's this one? Ordnance Survey again. 1940. 1947. Revised a full 1930. Look on that one. Wow. That'd be, if that was your area, if this is your patch, do you know what I mean? And you know it, look, Birmingham, we're going to have a real good close of this one. Just misses, it's got Walsall, but it just misses where we live, how it would have been. But this one is going to be so interesting because we'll see, you'll see housing estates and all that, but how does the name of something come about? And what were they called? The area was called, or maybe the estate was named after the farm. So we'll come back to that one. What have we got here? Another shell one, a 1 shilling one, or an Irish island map. Wow. We've got this one here. I'd say this one's a bit younger. That pink colour is starting to come into it now, isn't it? What does that say on the back? Oh yeah, this is more like a town map, isn't it? Yeah, Ordnance Survey there. Hyde. In 1879. But I wouldn't say this has come from 1879. But it may be a copy of an older map. We've got one here, look. Buxton and Matlock. 1947 and 1916. Oh, it's a cloth. This one's 3 shillings. Again, look. This is that cloth map rather than a paper map. We'll keep that to one side. We'll have a little closer look at that one. This one, Torquay. This is paper, look. 1946 to 1928, look. Wow. This is Torquay. Same again, this one. 1946, 1930. Weston-super-Mare. And I've looked at them. There's no signs. Do you all watch Auto Shenanigans? John on Auto Shenanigans. What a fantastic channel. He tells you all about the motorways and the junctions. It's really interesting. You should look out for Auto Shenanigans. Yeah, and I love the way he presents it. The Chilterns, look. 1945. What's this one? This is another cloth one. 5 shillings net. Wow. 5 shillings, that's a lot of money, isn't it, for that? 5 shillings. These are the first beginnings of the maps. Ordnance Survey again, look. The Solent. That's Southampton, Portsmouth, all that around that way. Yeah, 1945 and 1934, isn't it? Wow, a cloth one, that one is as well. There we are. Over here, Buckinghamshire. Yeah. 47, 1930, look. Wow. How does this bloke's, we reckon this bloke's grandfather must have kept them, so, and then he'd give them to the bloke that passed away, and then the bloke passed away. But I mean, how do things like this manage to survive and find their way into our sticky little hands? Cheltenham and Evesham, it's they're on their own journey of their own, aren't they? These things. How do things survive through time and become this old and then You know, this box is meant to. It would have gone to the tip ordinarily, wouldn't it? How the one of Europe, you see, Bartholomew's. I don't know. Might be another year, but anyway. What do you think of these fantastic maps that have found themselves from one safe home to another? This bloke, whoever, he's either bought the collection off somebody, but somebody at that time must have been some sort of rep, some sort of, you know, obviously his work must have entailed on him travelling around the country to different places. So who owned these maps? Now I know, yeah. All you know, I'm a truck driver. I've been on the road 40 years. I've had my truck license 35 years. And I'll just remind you, I've got a bag full of maps. That was my job way before sat navs. We all used to work on the maps, and I've got a big bag of them, and I don't really know what to do with them, and they're really worthless. But look at these at this age. Wow, if only you had enough wall space to put them on a wall. If you only had enough money to put them into frames, these deserve to be on in a building somewhere, on a wall, in a frame, don't they, somewhere? So let's have a closer look at some of them. Let's have a look at the Birmingham ones. Yeah, and let me know if there's an area or if there's a village. Give me, if you live in a particular place and you want to see what the roads were like then. And let me tell you, the Birmingham one is funny. Wow. But if you want to see a particular one and you've seen the name go by, just give me a shout and I'll make a film. Just put it in the comments. Reggie, I live there. Let me have a look at that map closer. But look at this. Fantastic. How does old stuff survive? How does old stuff get to be in a safe pair of hands? And how am I going to ensure that this stays into another spare of hands? Because our lifespan is very short, isn't it? We don't live very long, but what do we do? How do we make these? Where their journey? Their journey's brought it into my hands, but I wonder after me, where will their journey take them? Where will they take them, Deb?
The car boot sale.
Davey says their journey will take them to a car boot sale when I kick the bucket. Yeah. You know, you've zhuzhed it up a bit, have you? Are you ready for varnish now?
No.
So you're going to varnish that, aren't you? 2 coats. And varnish the cockerel. You've changed the colour of this. Why did you change the colour of that?
Colour. The roof hadn't been painted, so I painted the roof.
Was that what it was? And that's ready for varnish. It shows it up a bit. And there's the other one, look. The other one's on the wall there. Yeah. But you've had that, how long? Ooh, a couple of months now, I suppose. So here we are. This is the National Grid, isn't it? Six numbers. This Party of National Grid. That's how you do it, isn't it? Look at Birmingham. No sign of a motorway. No blue lines anywhere. No sign of a motorway. And I live in Walsall. Well, Aldridge, Rushall, just outside. So we just miss out. So I live up here, look. But Walsall is here. See what they've done, how the roads used to go. I guess they're much of a muchness. Very much of a muchness. But it's the only thing, Park Hall. Stephen lives in Park Hall. So, where's Park Hall? Chutry Park. Oh, we saw it somewhere. Come on, Aldridge Lodge, yeah. Hold on, we're looking. Yeah. Ah, Park Hall, yeah. This is Park Hall before the houses. Can you see? There's no houses there, is there? There's no sign of the buildings. Wow, the amount of... And Birmingham, wow. Look at this. The A38 must still... Yeah, there's the A38, look. So if you follow that through, does it come out? See, there's no... where would Spaghetti be now? Spaghetti Junction would be around there somewhere, wouldn't there? A34, look. Oh, you'd come down the A34 to Birmingham, wouldn't you? Yeah. Isn't this? And there's one thing I wanted to show you. It doesn't call them graveyards, it's burial grounds. And look, a mental hospital. You have to be. So, okay, maybe I belong in a mental hospital. Look at this, isn't this fantastic? Isn't this absolutely...
Reg,
Yeah?
there's white men with white coats outside.
There's men in white coats outside, yeah. Here's Warsaw, look, Warsaw. Oh, they're beginning, look, that ring road is quite, it's been there a long time then. They just probably haven't finished this bit of the ring road. Where would Junction 10 be coming out? Look, Darlaston there, look. See, would have been round here somewhere. Reedswood, yeah, Reedswood. Look, way before. Do you watch? Let me just do one more of these. Make sure I fold them back properly. They'll soon be ironed out. You could iron that out soon enough. Wouldn't that be nice on a wall somewhere? So, this is the cloth map. Isn't this more colourful? It's not an area, I don't know anything about it. But I do know, have they put on, when you look at these maps, I always try to look for, when we were tramping, you're looking for landmarks, you're looking for churches. There'll be a little cross if there's a little church, you know where you're going if you see a church. Or I tell you what else used to be post office, to telephone boxes. The telephone boxes were where's this at? What area is this? This is Aberdeen somewhere. And classified whites, yeah. The A roads are red, look. Motorways are blue. Oh, no green roads. Ah, yeah, there is. Is that a green one? The black line is a railway line. What's the green ones? And there's A in roads and there's B roads and then unclassified whites. Yeah, these yellow ones are the B roads, classed as B roads. So you have to take notice of that with the trucks, whether you're on an A road or a B road or an unclassified white. Yeah, they are very useful. But if that's your area, it's more sort of interested in that. But these are these cloth ones, look. You can see, wow. So if you haven't seen Auto Shenanigans, look, it tells you all about motorways. His channel, he's done so many films of motorways, and he sometimes diverts off to different ones. But if you are a regular motorway user and you want to know anything about the secrets of the motorways, particular motorways, this Auto Shenanigans, John from Auto Shenanigans, is a fantastic channel to watch. Yeah. So anyway, let's we've got this one here. So this is where I come from originally. I was born and bred in Wales, in Carnarvon. Let's have a closer look, see how close we can get. It's got Llanrug, it hasn't got Pontreg in it. Look, it's got Cwmaglo, Llanberis. Debbie lived in Llanberis. But you see this railway line, it's now gone and buried. But it clearly shows the railway line. And I remember, I remember as a kid, this line, I remember the steam train going under the bridge in Pontrieg. But it must have been the last trip it ever did, and I happened to see it. I just barely remember the steam train going from Carnarvon underneath the bridge in Pontrieg. It's well gone, but yeah, there's no such thing as before the Port Genowick bypass, obviously before the Carnarvon bypass now. Yeah, but fantastic roads and routes, isn't there? What would that be? This line would be probably the National Park line. I'd say so. Is that National Park? I'm not. Could be the borderline of the National Park. Yeah, poor man, I can. Anyway, that's this one. But that's a big area to cover in one page, isn't it? And then two sides to this one. This one does. Where does this do? Oh, Birmingham. Haha. This is Birmingham. Let's have a look. Birmingham. So let's come out of Birmingham, Warsaw, Rushall. That's where I live, see? Rushall. Oh, we've been. Well, actually, Rushall goes way back. Isn't the church in Rushall, one of the old churches in Rushall, is in the Domesday Book, isn't it? We have so Rushall is quite a really old settlement. Yeah, maps. Fantastic. And this is for M. Look, I struggled to find it, but I have found it. Rose Cadvan did exist, look. Here we are, look. Rose Cadvan. We got married there. Next year, be 40 years. We were married. We married we were living in Rose Cadvan. Yeah, that's where M lives. So Rose Cadvan is on the map. Blimey. She says she doesn't like being filmed, she says. No. But she does, because she just called me over and said, a bit like your clothes. You buy lots of hippie clothes when we're out and about, but you never wear them, do you?
Like my flowers?
Yeah.
That looks better, doesn't it, now?
Yeah. What have you done around the front then? Let's have a look.
I haven't done anything on the front yet. It's just got two flowers on either side.
I thought you changed the design there.
No, I haven't touched that. Just zhuzhed it up a bit.
Put a bit of... Zhuzhed it up a bit.
Yeah. I must say I'm a very talented lady, aren't I?
Do you want me to go and get you a cheap brush now then? You ready for varnishing?
Yeah. I don't know whether to do anything on that front.
A little Reg and a Deb on it. Huh?
What, little people?
Yeah, maybe.
Get
No.
lost.
Right, so this is why, because we're going to use a varnish, this is why we picked up those cheap brushes. Great for doing this sort of work. Hit it once. Well, it'll take two brushes, won't it? We'll varnish it with one coat, and then we'll do another coat. And then they'll be fairly safe to take outside then. Here we are now, look.
Looks better with the flowers.
Yeah.
Do you like me flowers?
A bit of life into it. Yeah. So by the time spring comes, we'll put another layer on it. We'll put it outside,
I think
normalised.
that was probably gloss, but because I don't know what he painted the other stuff with, I don't think that was proper outside paint. So you are always best to paint it with varnish to protect it a bit from the weather.
And we'll get two coats of this, and the varnish would just happen to be using. That's what we bought. was what this one? Clear varnish? Does that say clear? Gloss varnish? York varnish? You've done the back. And you've done the cockerel. What have you done with the little bird's house?
I've painted that. Oh, I've varnished that, but I've just hung it on the hook outside because it kept falling over because it's a bit of a funny shape. But I'll give that another coat.
And
as
you see
well.
the Lazy Susan? Do you like the Lazy Susan I made for you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I have painted the bottom of the wheels, but
Underneath, yeah. Brilliant.
I did that first.
Good girl.
Start at the bottom first because you can't get to it.
Can't you tell it's poor weather? The paintbrush is out.